2020 might be the worst year of the last few decades. You might have heard some people say that sentence, and guess what? They might be right. 2020 is the first year of the brand new decade, and let's say it couldn't have started any worse. Being the first year of the new decade, 2020 had a lot of buzz around it. People had a lot of resolutions, a lot of plans going into this year, but it seems that it has something else planned for us. It has only been 3 months since the start of this year, and Earth and its residents have already gone through a lot. We almost had a World War III, Australia caught fire causing mass destruction and deaths, we lost Kobe Bryant who was a very beloved basketball player, and we are currently facing a world pandemic caused by the notorious coronavirus, also known as COVID-19. Now let's go back to the start of this year. 2020 started with a bang, like literally. On 3rd of January, yes, only 2 days after the new year, a US drone struck near Baghdad International Airport and killed Iranian Major General Qasim Soleimani along with 9 other Iranian nationals. Now this was a big deal for Iran because he was considered second most powerful person in Iran after the supreme leader, who vowed a harsh retaliation. Then on 8th of January, 4 days after the killing of Qasim, Iranian supreme leader kept his vow and ordered attacks on US military bases. Iran launched a series of missile attacks on 2 Iraqi bases housing US troops. Although there were no casualties from those attacks, the situation was really serious and dangerous. Then comes the Australian bushfire. Although the bushfire started in 2019, it reached its peak in the early January. It is estimated that this fire burned more than 18 million acres of land and killed 34 people. The death count of people is not the concerning part. An estimated whopping 1 billion animals have been killed and some endangered species may be driven to extinction. It was indeed a tragic and dark event, but the tragic events don't end there. On 26th of January 2020, Kobe Bryant died in a tragic helicopter crash along with his daughter and 8 other people. Kobe Bryant was a professional American basketball player and played for Los Angeles Lakers. He won many awards such as NBA championships, won 2-time NBA Finals MVP winner and many more. In short, he is regarded as one of the greatest players of all time. His death was a great loss to the sporting world and athletes and celebrities from around the world mourned his death. Last but definitely not the least, the virus that has put the entire world in lockdown and has forced everyone to live the life of an introvert. COVID-19. Okay, so let me give you a brief timeline of this virus. On December 31st, 2019, Chinese health officials informed the World Health Organization about a cluster of 41 patients with a mysterious virus. Most of them were connected to a seafood market in the city of Wuhan. Then on 7th of January, Chinese authorities identified this new virus as a type of an already established virus known as corona. After that, on 11th of January, first death was recorded due to this virus, and on 30th of January, first coronavirus case outside China was reported in Thailand. About 2.5 months have passed since that day, and this virus has spread to at least 180 countries. Allow me to help you understand the severity of this situation. On 1st of January, the number of people affected from this virus was 41, and up till 1st April, that number has increased to 922,000 people. More than 46,000 people have died from this virus, and the number is rising day by day. To conclude, by looking at the fact that we aren't even halfway through the year and so much has already happened, we can say with confidence that 2020 is going to be a long year. Up until now, the events of 2020 have been outright terrible and there isn't much we can do about it. What we can do is pray and hope that things will get better moving forward. I want to close out by sharing a quote of Corrie ten Boom. He said, "Never be afraid to trust an unknown future to a known God."